As an electric vehicle that runs off hydrogen, the 2023 Toyota Mirai is a specialty vehicle inside a specialty portion. Its attractive plan and lavish lodge are basically as unforeseen as its energy component powertrain, which produces 182 drive and can engine on for in excess of 400 miles prior to requiring a top-off of hydrogen. It's not quite as fast as EV matches that utilization charging stations to fill their batteries, yet the Mirai essentially offers a refined ride and enthusiastic taking care of. For what reason aren't a greater amount of these tracking down homes among the motoring public? Indeed, at this moment just the territory of California has a sensible foundation of hydrogen energizing stations, a reality that seriously restricts the Mirai's, and its main opponent, the Hyundai Nexo's, bid. Toyota offers the Mirai in either the base XLE trim or the stacked restricted appearance, yet we'd stay with the more affordable of the two. Standard inside highlights incorporate warmed and power movable seats, keyless passage and start, false calfskin upholstery, and a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. All Mirai models accompany a $15,000 fuel credit and 21 days of free vehicle rentals for when travel directs drives from regions with hydrogen energizing stations. The Toyota Mirai depends on what's known as an energy component electric powertrain, implying that hydrogen is changed over into power by the installed energy unit, basically a compound research center on wheels. Energy components make power by taking electrons from hydrogen particles. The hydrogen then bonds to oxygen to make water, while the electrons power the electric engine. The outcome is an electric vehicle that depends on hydrogen filled from a siphon instead of electrons drawn from the country's electrical power framework. The electric engine controlling the Mirai produces 182 pull, and an immediate drive transmission sends those horses to the back tires. In spite of the fact that Toyota guarantees the Mirai requires a comfortable 9.1 seconds to arrive at 60 miles per hour, the prompt idea of the electric engine's power conveyance causes it to feel perkier than that while cruising through the neighborhood. In like manner, the back tire drive frame conveys an astounding degree of physicality while protecting a refined and formed ride. The EPA hasn't delivered gauges for the 2023 Mirai's efficiency yet as indicated by Toyota, the Mirai is great for up to 402 miles for each top-off of hydrogen. This matches the EPA's assessed range for the 2022 XLE model, which is evaluated at 76 mph city and 71 mph roadway. Efficiency figures for the 2022 restricted model tumble to 67 in the city and 64 on the expressway. The Mirai flaunts a great lodge that matches its swoopy outside. Copper-shaded trim pieces feature a few thrilling components on the scramble and entryway boards, while the essentially all computerized instruments and enormous infotainment screen overwhelm the upper piece of the dashboard. A cutting-edge and rich-looking plan suitable for a vehicle with a $50,000 beginning cost. The more costly restricted trim brings significantly a bigger number of comforts than the standard XLE, including a moonroof, warmed and ventilated front and back seats, 3-zone programmed environment control, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. The Mirai comes standard with a huge 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment framework. Highlights, for example, a Wi-Fi area of interest, a 14-speaker JBL sound framework, Sirius XM satellite radio, and in-run route are standard, as are Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Like the greater part of the remainder of the Toyota setup, the Mirai offers a standard setup of driver help highlights. Key security highlights include standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, standard lane departure warning with lane keeping assist and standard adaptive cruise control. The Mirai's standard guarantee bundle is equivalent to what you'll find on some other Toyota model, including 3 years of free booked support. The Mirai additionally conveys the additional buy motivation of 3 years or $15,000 of free fuel. Restricted guarantee covers 3 years or 36,000 miles. Powertrain guarantee covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. Free booked support is covered for a considerable length of time or 36,000 miles.